Now, there are some things you need to do before you get on the airplane. So I'm going to go through a simple list for you right here. We've also have this written out, and we will send you emails about these things. But the very first thing you need to do to prepare for this trip is, well, get off the couch. Someone has calculated how many steps we take on this tour, and they say we take an average of 9,000 steps per day, and that's average. That doesn't mean you have to be at your top physical fitness to be able to go on this trip. No. It just simply means that a month or two before you are planned to go, that you just start walking. Just take 20 minutes a day or whatever to walk. So that's the first thing. Sometimes gyms will actually give a discount price or sometimes free for those that are going to Israel just to get you walking. Also, we have a book which is called All the Stories of the Bible. We didn't used to require people to read this, but through the years we noticed a big difference. Those who thought, well, I don't need to read that book. I pretty well know the Bible. They are shocked with how much they don't know. If you'll simply read the book. Matter of fact, we've had people who never read the Bible, never go to church, and yet they took the time to read through all the stories of the Bible, and they were prepared. So now we require it. Go on the website, BibleTelling.org. You'll see a button which is free download, and you can download the whole thing. It's 260 stories. Each story is about a page. Most of them are less than a page. If you want the printed version, simply go to Amazon.com and type in the words, All the Stories of the Bible. There you'll have a couple of choices. You can get the book, as you see here, or you can get it on Kindle. If you want the audio version, contact us at info@btstories.com. Take 260, divide it by the number of days between now and the trip, and that's how many you should read each day. I might add that sometimes it's kind of a page turner, and you are scheduled to read 3 stories, and you may find yourself reading 5. Also, some people take the time, and this isn't required, to read the story and then look it up in the Bible and read it there as well. That's not required, but I wouldn't be surprised if as you go through that book, you'll at least do it once or twice. Sometimes you'll say, this isn't the Bible? And you'll look it up to see for sure. Read through the book. And then learn your stories. We'll have a film clip on how to learn and tell Bible stories. Now, this is not a big arena where you're going to be telling your story in front of a huge crowd of people with lights and a microphone. No, this is a small group of people who gather around a biblical site, and someone in the group tells what happens there. We've had people say, well, I just want to go and enjoy and not have to do anything. No, this is a seminar, and it is one that everyone participates in. Now, let me just quickly say, you may not be overly excited about doing this, but it will turn out to be your best memory. To be able to stand right there where it happened and tell the story is an experience all in itself, and you will enjoy that. We have written an article called Cultural Awareness. It also has a lot of information about the trip, and I can often tell when people give me a call and ask a question that they haven't read it yet. But a lot of people save to read that the day before they go on the trip. No. Read it right away. It's only about 12 pages. Read it through. It'll give you the information. Most tours that go to Israel don't get to meet the people. But that's not true here. There are 2 great people groups in Israel, and you're going to meet them. So this cultural awareness will help you prepare for just that. Read through it, read it several times. Also, if you haven't scheduled your flight yet, consider coming a day early. Whatever day I have down for you to arrive. For instance, let's say that I have you arriving on a Sunday and the tour starts Monday morning. Well, that would mean that you'd have to leave on Saturday so that you could arrive on Sunday. That gives you one night's sleep before we start the tour. If at all possible, try to arrive a day early. In other words, leave on Friday, arrive on Saturday, if that's what the schedule is. Then you've got Saturday night sleep, all day Sunday to walk around Jerusalem, enjoy yourself, and meet some of the other people. A second night's sleep before you start the tour on Monday morning. Also, not too many people do this, but if you're able to stay a couple days afterwards, a lot of people have really enjoyed that, and it allows you to go to some places, maybe to go back somewhere where you wish you had more time to spend. Well, this will give you the opportunity to go back. You don't need to rent a car. With buses and trains and shuttles, you can get anywhere you want to get. And by the way, also taxis. So if at all possible, schedule a little extra time either before or after or both. Many of our trips include an extension to go to Jordan. If at all possible, you should try to do that. Every trip is different, but it would include things like Petra, going to Mount Nebo where Moses looked over into the Promised Land, to go to Wadi Rum, to take a Jeep ride in the desert, another camel ride opportunity, possibly to go to Aqaba and see the Red Sea. So many more things. And it only extends the trip about 3 days, and well worth your effort to do that. Well, I hope you make the preparation. If so, this will be a life-changing experience for you. And we'll see you in Jerusalem.